Here we go, here we go. Getting ready to shape up for the arrival into Boston, Mass. Just past Sean Miller's house back there in Auburn, New York. Hello, Miller. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. See, Finger Lakes in themselves. Good spot for hiding. I think he's along that one. Syracuse right back there. Lake Erie. Buffalo way the hell back there. And in front of us is beautiful Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Alright, let's take a look. We got a message, probably our gate. It's going to be C11. We're actually going to get gate changed to Charlie 25 because that's what we went through last night. So we need to do the top hat, which is right this. Let's get the ATIS first of all rolling. Got a lot of work to do in a short time to do it in. So we're going to go direct ATIS just in case. This should be our ATIS for the night. So we go direct ATIS, arrival just in case it updates, send. If there is no, might do this with ATC. Boston Center is on, and we should be with them. There's approach on. 6 arrivals. A90 combined. Yeah, they just got center on, so not really worth it to me, I guess. Especially since I'm already in their airspace. As far as I can, yeah, we're past Syracuse, and we'd like going head on with another plane. So company message there. So info's Quebec 3401127. So we got to set up for 27. So let's change the arrival. Boston 33 left arrival. So that's a short runway for us. I don't know if we can actually do it. Let's run the numbers. Landing Boston. Atlanta 161.5. We were 162. All reverse for computations. Bleeds on. Config full. And it's going to be 27. It's going to be tight. We're pretty heavy. So VAP's going to be 144. We got a landing distance of 2134. We're going to need auto brake medium. So let's go ahead and we'll run the top hat. I'm going to grab the winds while we do the top hat. Just update the winds. So flight plan, we need to go into plan mode. Come down here. Let's go arrival. It's going to be 27. I will get the chat up as soon as we're done with the approach setup. YouTube. There we go. Send this to a couple people. And got a special stream coming up one of these days when I can make both of our schedules work, right? Gentleman that I taught the Airbus to years ago, right? Now happens to fly the Airbus for JetBlue, and he remembers me teaching him when he was, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, when we used to fly for Virtual American. So we're set up for 27. So constraints. Okay, so it's Monster flight level 240. I'm going to delete the speed on seats. Actually, you know what? Forget it. We'll fly the full star. Let me check the charts over here. All right, JFund 2. So Monster flight level 240 seats above flight level 210 and 280 knots. Double above 17. Base is above 14. JFund is 2 miles. Not even, it's a mile from bases. I don't know why they do that. Why don't they just make JFund for? Oh, because on deck transition. And we're swinging out autumn 12 to 11. The wind data is uplinked. Let's put that in. Need to check the trope real quick, which the trope is 353 for the descent. JFund autumn 12 to 10 250 270, excuse me. 12 to 11 270. Winter 10 to 8 250. Then we're going Harris spiced 7 and 220. We're going to decel there early. We're going to decel after Harris. See, it's moving around a little bit to hit that 220, because you can see our green dot up here is almost 236, 230, 237. And then we go out to Reaver, Seahag at 6 and 210. And then we'll come back down just to show you coming off the tail end of that star. There we go. Seahag, and then we'll swing around on a descending right base. Loner at 3, rip it at 17, and then on in. Right? We'll probably do 210 and 6 here, 190 down to 3, come around the corner, and we'll be all set. Or we could do the JetBlue special. Haven't decided yet. Feeling cute. Might do a little something. It's like 12.0 on the EFOB. All right, rad navs are both on Boston. Progress page, we want KBOS 27. All right. Performance, we need to grab the weather real quick. Let's do that. So go to ATSU, AOC, weather, METAR, and then I'm going to grab it off the EFB because that's just easier to do. And I'm going to plug it in. Come on. No, don't want to work. All right, it's all right. We can do it this way. Yep, see, it's looking for me to enter that now. I gotta fix that. It's very strange. This one then. You know? Cost index is good. Alright, so we get 2993. The temp is 23 degrees. It is warm out there, not super warm. We got 320 at 11, so we're gonna have a bit of a crosswind, so it could be challenging. Barrel minimums for the ILS 27, which we're gonna wind up being a visual. 460 feet on the barometric altimeter. Let's see here. That's good to go. That's good to go. And that's good. Oops, gotta turn that down. Sorry, guys. All right, fuel prediction. Looks like we're gonna have 12.0 on board. Right now we got, so we're gonna lose 1,300 pounds. 160.1 it looks like, or excuse me, 162.1. And the CG's a little wacky, 21.5. All right, and then secondary, we'll copy the active, and we'll swing 3-3 into that. Just in case we got to go around on 2-7, we'll swing back around for 3-3. All right. Look at that, about 5 minutes to top of descent. Gotta get some lights going here. Oh, that's bright. All right. Looks like we're good to go. And we're gonna arm on a brake medium. Let's run the standard set. Below the line.
Aero ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready. Cruising. Flight level 340. Check.
Alright, so it's Cat 1, 1700 by Rip It. .460 barrel. 3 degree down. Missed approach is... Climb to 3,000 outbound Boston, radial 268 to Bosox, which is 29.9 Boss, and hold. Alternate is Albany, shouldn't have any problems getting in. Degraded nav, let's take a peek see. data, position monitor. Nothing major. We should be in good shape. Landing perf versus runway data. Took a look over here. We definitely need auto brake medium. Factor is going to be 1797, so we're rolling to the end basically. Tail strike awareness. It is an A321. Try not to whack the tail or the sharklets, right? We're going to go auto brake medium, reverse max. Taxi routing inbound is going to be vacate. If we can get, I doubt that we can make echo. Like, well, it is the FS Labs, so it's possible. And we are securing the plane for the night. If we can get echo, it'll be echo to cross 4 right, cross 4 left, and alpha to the ramp. If we can get echo's no way. Mike, if we is it kilo or Mike? Kilo, excuse me. If we can get kilo, we'll get kilo, which is on the other side of 4 right. But the land and hold short, we cannot. We're unable land and hold short. Any questions?
I'm good.
All right. I have control.
You have control.
Barely. All right, so coming up over Albany. Just passed over Albany right here. There's a Hudson River. Ponset. So it used to be
2999 set, passing 3000.
Great. 293. So we got that preset. Let's do a quick announcement. Quick announcement. Scheduled to have you on the ground in just about 25 minutes. We'll be arriving to gate C25. It's Charlie 25. Baggage claim is going to be belt number 8 downstairs all the way to your left. Current weather in Boston. Some wind out of the northwest, about 14 miles an hour. Temperature 73 degrees and some scattered clouds in the area. Hope you enjoy the JetBlue experience. We'll be beginning the initial descent here momentarily. Would ask you please return to your seat. Finish up what you're doing. Seatbelt sign's going to be coming on here in just a second. Thanks again for choosing JetBlue. We hope to see you on a JetBlue flight in the future. Right on time. We got 37 knots of tailwind. Missed it, so she's going to dive.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on
Thrust idle descent.
Check.
7-0 blue.
Checked.
7-0 magenta.
Will not be available.
Checked.
So here we bring up the prog page.
Checked.
We are 2,640 feet high and climbing, so we're going to put the boards out. Really shake the shit out of an A321 with the boards.
Checked.
That's right. Get our night chart on here. Descent. So 1,250 feet high. Once it gets to 1,000, it should start. The donut right here is going to start perking back up for us. 1,000 feet. Actually, sorry, this is 500. It's 1,000 full scale. 800 feet. We transition to speed. Here it comes. Get some more boards out. Hashtag hub view. Hashtag hub view. Thrust title. It's coming out here, Western Mass. Keene, New Hampshire, that is, right? Yep, Keene, New Hampshire out there on the left.
Now.
Checked. So apparently JetBlue does the first part of the approach checklist to the line, way out in the hills, so to speak, and then they do the second part at transition. So the bus has now snuck underneath the path by about 250 feet, so we can slow down to 280 knots per the arrival. Now that's full boards, and it shakes the shit out of the plane. Get that there. There we go. Thrust title. See the bug juice in the front there. So last night, due to the weather, there was weather pretty much right smack into the arrival over the field. They broke us out right about J Fund. 090.
Prepare for arrival.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Aero ref.
To go.
Checked.
A few bumps along the way here. Transition, QNH 2993 set. 2993 set.
2997 set. Minimum.
460 feet set.
460 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
See, I don't know what's going on there with that engine one ignition. Cleared the failures, but it's still a little errant ECAN. So the JetBlue approach checklist would have been done at the briefing. Shame on me, I used to have my paper one printed here. Alright, so the JetBlue approach checklist would have been the briefing, EFOB at the destination and alternate, minimums, ECAM status, and that's to the line. Then below the line is the altimeters and the belts. So we're in the icing range. I don't know that it's a good question. If my buddy's watching, I'm sure he'll message me on Facebook. So we got +9, -7, and some cloud. What do we do? Do we go for the anti-ice or no? I'm thinking about getting, there's a new Airbus set for this that has the detents. Thinking about actually grabbing it. Thinking about grabbing it. Alright, here comes the slowing down of 270. Is that the harbor I see there? No, still some clouds. I can see the city though. There's 22 left right there in front of us. Last night it was 22 left, tonight it's 27. It's actually theoretically it should be 33. 27, depart 33 left. Now, if we were heavier, I would probably ask for 33 left, but because we can do it, no problem with medium or max manual, we'll be all set. 1071, yeah. It's funny, the A321, the max landing weight for the A321 is basically max takeoff weight for the 320. It's interesting, isn't it? Alright. Slowing down at 250 now. Actually, it's 270 right there. So go ahead and select speed. Try to get that descent going a little faster. Meet the path. Still working with the tailwind. Definitely some haze in the skies here. There's 11,000. Now we'll start slowing it down. Do my favorite here. That's my favorite part of the flight at night. The 10,000 foot check. Wing light. And here come the landing lights. They have to extend and illuminate. Ta-da! Look at that. It even has the. If you go right, yeah, it's even got the texture. And Gregory did such a good job on these. It's got the like. You know, it's been up at cold altitude. The shading on there. 250. Let's manage it again. Decel points coming up right here. Thrust idle. Company message. What do we got? ATIS change. Oh, just giving us an update. 293. Good to go. So there is our landing runway right there. 27. 33 left is here. 32 is here, but this is where we're going to land. 27. So we're basically almost already on a long, long downwind. Speed. I can't wait till FS Labs is in MSFS. We'll see how the Phoenix does with the IAEs though. $8,000 for 6,000. If there wasn't so much haze, I'd probably just take over and fly myself. Alright, we're going to overfly the deceleration point, which is going to take us to green dot. Which green dot is 220? Green dot's 220. VFE next is 235 for flap 1. Speed out constraint star. Descent blue.
Checked.
Decel. Look at that wind out on the north cranking. So she's going to start pitching up and slowing
Checked.
down. And I'm going to go ahead and pull for 220. And we're going to go flap 1. Flap 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
So there's our landing runway right here. Descent.
Checked.
So right about here is where they would say JBU178 to 718 3000. Let's say speed 210. Thrust idle open, descent.
Checked.
Side stick cam's gonna come up. Oh, hi hub. Hashtag hub view. say JetBlue 178 fly present heading. Vector to final.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be dimming the cabin lights. This is normal procedure when flying in the hours of darkness. You'll find the switch for your individual reading light in the panel above your head or in your armrest.
Feet on the pedals. Looks like VF's going to be 143. Put in an extra knot. JetBlue 178, slow to 190. Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Hashtag help you. JetBlue 178. Turn right heading.
Checked.
150. Actually, they give you 150 for a second to round it out. Heading 150 blue.
Checked.
We've now begun our initial descent. Please
Clean
remain
up the
seated with
box.
your seatbelts fastened for the remainder of the flight. To begin wrapping up use of laptops and devices of similar size, as in just a few minutes, we'll be asking you to store them for landing. If you have completed a JetBlue card application, we'll be coming to the cabin to collect it for secure processing. As part of our commitment to safety from the ground up, we clean and disinfect our planes between each flight. Please do your part by checking around your seat and in the seat back pocket for items you wish to discard and hand them to us as we pass through the cabin.
JetBlue 178, turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 2000. Speed vertical speed minus 500.
Checked.
On the localizer. JetBlue 178 fly heading 240. You cleared the ILS 127 approach. Cleared the ILS 27. Glide Loc Blue Cat 3 dual. AP 1+2. Straight crosswind. JetBlue 178 has the field in sight. Loc Star.
Checked.
2,500.
Maintain 170 or greater to rip it. Go ahead and hand fly it here. My aircraft. Flight director's off, bird on. Set runway track. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3. Passing final approach fix. 1700 feet.
Checked. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Medium.
ECAM memo.
Landing, no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
So I'm showing 2 and 2.
1,000.
Cleared to land.
Checked.
Takeoff light, please.
1000.
Stable.
Checked.
Always drift high here for some reason. Don't want to be
100
high on this
above.
runway.
100 above.
Checks.
500. Minimum
Continue.
Checked.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. Retard 10. 5.
Long landing. Long landing.
What is going on with this thing on the ground?
3,000 feet. Remaining.
70 knots.
Master caution. Manual brake. Hashtag hub view.
Approaching. 0.
Whoa,
4. Right.
Whoops.
Approaching. 0. 9. On runway. 27. Approaching. 27.
Clear master caution. Clear ECAM.
Checked.
900 feet remaining.
That wasn't a bad landing at all. Let's see what we got here. Go back and look. Just gonna hold off on doing anything for a minute. So 161. Floated it, but okay. Check the brake temps. Clear left side.
Clear right side. Check.
Move on Charlie 25. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
happy with that lane. Well, I floated it, but I was otherwise happy with that landing. I bet you the, let's see, it's the V blue thing. It's gonna say, what? Yeah, that's the V blue thing. I don't know how to put the silence on it. Usually if it's over 350, it'll do that hub. 25's on the other side, right? Nope. 25's in here. Whoops. Taxi light off. Forgot about that. They have the new gates here too. Definitely need to clean the windshield from the bugs. Okay, they're looking for an A321. A little bit cockeyed still. Yeah, bring it in. Ah. 4 hours, 57 minutes, folks. Start one ignition fault. Clear caution.
Cabin crew doors to manual and cross-check.
And this is right where we were last night. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo on.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and shocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
Let's get those windows cleaned. There's the ground power. No, not that one. Where is it?
Passengers deboarding starting.
Yeah, it's resetting the fault latch. There we go. Alright. Sending progress report here. Where is it? Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, sent. Alright, let's take a look, see what we got. Look at Volante first. So I screwed up a little bit on the shortcuts. I should have been over the middle of Chicago, so I should have gone direct to SCB this way. Because we actually passed to the south of Cheyenne by a little bit. Heading to here, and then just before here they gave us the direct, so we definitely passed the south side, so we should have been like down here heading this way, like basically straight. So I went a little too far north from the flight plan last night, and obviously the weather's different. Look at that nice base turn there. Ooh, a little thumper. 1.64 G, that's why. It was a thump. 2,000 foot down, so approach report's going to yell at us for that. So I think it was the G-force hub. Let's see, let's see. Very low risk. Autopilot, yeah, see, it's got the wrong button. So you can see the float too. So I was flying it back, way back, all the way out. Yeah. So you can see where I took over about 8 mile final. Pretty much bang on the money. I did drift to the right so that I could set back to the left. You can see the burble with the flaps. Drifted high as I always do there. Pretty much on the stabilization gate at 500 for visual. Drifted a little low and then floated her. You can see right there I was aiming for here. That's the not good part, and I had to really jam it to stop. Other than that, excellent excellent flight, excellent time in Vegas, a lot of learning. And let's go ahead and shut this bad boy down. Yeah, I know. You can hear that, by the way, on a...
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Off, ground power. Alright, we need a 2-minute clock.
Bye, thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Fuel pumps are off. Cruise supplies off. Secure the aircraft, please.
Okay.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
That's it, the bags are already loaded.
Bye-bye. Bye, hello. Bye, thank you.
Securing the aircraft checklist, please.
Bye-bye. Bye, thank you.
Securing the aircraft checklist.
Adheres.
Off.
Oxygen.
Off.
APU bleed.
Off.
Emergency exit light.
Off.
Signs.
Off.
APU and battery.
APU is off. Battery 1, battery 2. Off. Off.
Securing the aircraft checklist complete.
And that is that. That is that. Cold and dark for tomorrow. Waiting for the next crew to come in. From Boston.